Here's the 30-second lesson on what legends know. Never practice nunchucks in a crowded room. Never eat chole before a road trip. Always take your shirt off before you iron it. Don't take a call near a swimming pool. And don't forget, saving is not investing. Legends don't just save, they invest in mutual funds. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
How long does it take the BJP leadership to arrive at important decisions? Say, for instance, choosing the next party president. 10 minutes, that's all it takes. A top BJP functionary suggested it in as many words in an informal interaction with a group of journalists on Friday. He was asked why the party was unable to pick the new president even after JP Nadda's extended tenure ended last month. The top BJP functionary sought to play it down, saying that 10 minutes mein le liya jata hai. We take decisions in 10 minutes, so basically whenever we sit, we'll decide. Well, that has been the hallmark of the BJP's strong and decisive leadership. In 10 minutes, the party's parliamentary board decides chief minister's replacements. In lesser time, the union cabinet clears policy decisions. Treasury benches do even better in steamrolling crucial laws in parliament. The party's Central Election Committee reportedly took 20 minutes to clear names of 50 Lok Sabha candidates in Uttar Pradesh, an average of 5 candidates in 2 minutes. That's of course because the candidates had already been finalized by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah. Yogi Adityanath wanted to drop at least half of the sitting MPs, but he had little or no say in candidate selection. Even the decision to drop and induct cabinet ministers takes no time. PM Modi does it the day he feels the need. Jis din sochunga, usi din kar dunga. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. Sometime in 2016 or 17, Arun Jaitley invited small batches of senior journalists home for informal interactions with the Prime Minister. I attended one of these meetings. It lasted for well over 2 hours. It wasn't for reporting, and so I can't really share what happened inside. But after the meeting was over and the Prime Minister was walking out, I followed him. Sir, cabinet reshuffle hoga, nahi hoga, itna to bata dijiye. At least tell me or tell us if the cabinet will be, there will be a reshuffle of the cabinet or not. Just tell us yes or no. I pleaded with him. The Prime Minister gave a very friendly smile, put a hand on my shoulder and said, "Aap chinta mat karo, jis din sochunga, usi din kar dunga. You don't worry, the day I think about it, I'll do it that very day." It's this decisiveness that endeared him to the people in the run-up to the 2014 Lok Sabha election, especially when they compared him with then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who was seen as weak, quote unquote. Modi built on that image in his first term with demonetization, surgical strikes and Balakot air strike, sending senior party leaders to the Margdarshak Mandal and opposition leaders to jail for their alleged acts of commission and omission, were all seen and touted as traits of a strong and decisive leadership. It paid off in many assembly elections and then in the 2019 Lok Sabha election too. The BJP leadership would have us believe that the 2024 Lok Sabha poll outcome has given them no reason to change their ways, and all is well. Of course, it's not as bad as Rahul Gandhi or Mamata Banerjee thinks. As of now, Modi 3.0 looks more stable than the Narasimha Rao or the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government was. But BJP leaders, cadres and voters seem to be sending SOS for course correction. The latest came in the form of the results of 13 assembly by-elections spread over 7 states. The BJP won only 2 of them. It's easier and also convenient to dismiss them as inconsequential, as assembly by-polls are supposed to reflect localized sentiments and favor the ruling parties in states. The BJP needs to study the results closely. The message from party cadres and voters goes beyond their geographical boundaries. The first is that the people are no more inclined to reward defectors simply because they are serving the cause of Modi's BJP. Defections by non-NDA MLAs have been a routine affair for a decade. It was driven by both rewards and immunity as voters re-elected them for Modi's sake. The BJP brought down governments in, say, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh with the help of defectors. Most of them gained legitimacy and rewards by winning by-polls on BJP tickets. But now there is a change in the way people are looking at defectors. Out of 6 Congress MLAs in Himachal Pradesh who defected and contested the by-polls on BJP tickets, 4 lost. That was last month. In the latest by-polls, 2 out of 3 independent MLAs who contested on the BJP tickets lost. The sole winner, Ashish Sharma, took the Hamirpur seat by a slender margin of just about 1600 votes. The Congress has 40 MLAs in the 68-member Himachal Assembly again. The BJP's attempt to bring down the Sukhwinder Sukhu-led government has come to naught. The Congress defector who contested on BJP ticket in Badrinath lost. Returning to the assembly through by-polls has become a risky gambit. In the Lok Sabha election, 21 out of 26 BJP candidates who had defected to the party in 2024 lost. The BJP's candidate list had 110 leaders who defected to the party since 2014. 69 of them, or 62%, lost. The assembly by-polls only reinforce this message from the people. There is another more serious message to the BJP. Even its loyal cadres and voters have started to rebel against its decision to reward defectors. In the 2022 assembly election in Hamirpur, in Himachal Pradesh, independent candidate Ashish Sharma won with a vote share of 47%. The BJP and the Congress candidates secured a little over 23% each, that was in 22. In the latest by-poll, Sharma, who was now a BJP candidate, won but could get only 51% votes. Just 4 percentage points more than what he got on his own as an independent candidate. So where did the BJP cadres and voters go then? Well, the Congress candidate, the same one who contested in 2022 polls, doubled the vote share in 2024 to 48.25%. In Himachal's Dehra constituency, independent candidate Hoshyar Singh had secured 38% votes in 2022 polls and won. These voters were obviously his loyalists, not any party's loyalists. He was an independent candidate. They could be counted on to stay with him in 2024 too. But as a BJP candidate in the latest by-poll, Singh lost, securing 41% vote share, only 3 percentage points more than his 2022 tally. The BJP candidate in 2022 had secured over 27% votes. Evidently, most of the BJP voters of 2022 did not vote for the party candidate in 2024 by-poll. Worse for the BJP, its core voters may have switched their loyalty to the Congress, as its candidate almost doubled the vote share, 58% in 2024 by-poll from 31% in 2022 poll. In Uttarakhand's Badrinath constituency, Congress's Rajendra Singh Bhandari had won the 2022 polls with 48% votes. The Congress retained the seat in the latest by-poll with 52% votes. Only that Bhandari was not the Congress candidate this time. He had defected to the BJP and lost in the by-poll, securing 42% votes. The BJP candidate in 2022 had got 45% votes. One can counter these examples by pointing toward Amarwada in Chhindwara, where Congress MLA Kamlesh Pratap Shah defected and then contested the by-poll as the BJP candidate. He won, but his vote share fell from 48.35% in 2023, just a few months back, to 40.84%. If Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Shah were to look closely at these assembly by-polls, they would hear the message from the people, especially BJP cadres and voters. What may alarm them is the way senior BJP leaders have started sending similar messages of disapproval, some in a veiled way, others directly. I'll give you some examples. Addressing the Goa BJP executive meeting on Friday, Nitin Gadkari cited how L.K. Advani used to call it a party with a difference and said that the people elected the BJP because of the Congress's mistakes and I quote Gadkari here, if we commit the same mistakes, then there is no use in their exit and our entry, quote unquote. Former Himachal CM and veteran BJP leader Prem Kumar Dhumal did not mince words as he questioned the party's strategy in this state. And I quote him here, I was not aware that the BJP was going to induct the 6 rebels. I was also not aware of the party's decision of inducting the 3 independent MLAs. With time, party change, leadership changes, and the working style of leaders also changes. This Congress government, led by Sukhvinder Sukhu, could have collapsed on its own after the Rajya Sabha elections in February. I think our party acted hastily, Dhumal said in an interview with the Indian Express. Rajasthan Minister Kirori Almina has resigned after writing many letters to Chief Minister Bhajan Lal Sharma about scams and lapses in governance. Former West Bengal BJP chief Dilip Ghosh has criticized the party's strategy of shifting what he said established leaders from winning to challenging constituencies, leading to their defeat. Asking the central leadership to take major decisions in Uttar Pradesh, the BJP's Badlapur MLA Ramesh Chandra Mishra has said that the party's situation in UP is very bad and it's not in a position to form the government in 2027. There are many other desperate, discordant voices rising in the BJP from across the country. BJP voters, leaders and cadres are all sending SOS messages in their own ways that all is not well. But the party high command is not convinced yet. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.